Hello, welcome to another installment of the Friendly Request. So last week or the week before that, a band called Linkin Park, you might know them, released an album called From Zero, and that was an album I listened to. I actually that's like the first Linkin Park album I've fully listened to. And it wasn't that bad. Linkin Park is a band that I of course know of, but I've never gone around to like listening to them fully. I've heard the big songs, Crawling, In the End, but that's because it's one of those songs that like, I wouldn't say you couldn't escape, but you definitely heard during the like late 2000s, early 2010s. You've probably seen a meme or two using their songs, bunch of like movies, whatnot. I don't know, I just never decided to look too deep into them. I guess it's just because they kind of fit that 2000s image of those types of kids. I don't know. I don't know if you would describe it as emo, but I don't know. You're probably thinking of that specific image that would describe a avid Linkin Park listener in the 2000s and 2010s, but yeah, I don't know. It was just, I think it may just be because it was kind of before my time of like actively listening to music. I don't know. It was just kind of not for me at the time. Yeah, I don't know. Linkin Park was just something I never got around to listening to fully. But that ended a week or two ago when I listened to From Zero, and let's see here. Yeah, so I think it was not that bad of a project. Of course, there's a bunch of controversy with their newer singer. I already forgot her name. I think it's Emily. I don't remember. But obviously, the legendary Chester Bennington is no longer with us. It's been a while, hasn't it been? I remember when I heard it. I remember when I heard the news live. Yeah, that's just a whole bunch of controversy I'm not willing to get into right now. All I know is that the newer singer is involved and has some ties to Scientology. The fuck? Sorry, noise is playing. I know she has ties to Scientology and that bastard Danny Masterson. So there's that. I know that's a little icky for some people, but the music itself is good. I think it's a good album. That really kind of sparked the idea to look at an old album, and plus someone already requested me to listen to Linkin Park, so this is another installment of the Garroott Friendly Request. We are now going to be looking at an old Linkin Park album. Some might call it a classic Linkin Park album. It is Hybrid Theory. I guess Spotify only has the bonus version, so I see what I've been missing out on. I don't know how they were in the beginning compared to what they just released. I know it's hard to compare the two because it's a whole new singer against Chester Bennington, so maybe comparing isn't the best idea. But, it'll be nice to see because a lot of people seem to like this album, and I'm kind of excited. Of course, I apparently have Crawling already added to a playlist. I don't remember which one. It's probably some super old playlist. Alright, Genius. What do you got for me? Considered by various critics as a staple of nu metal, Linkin Park's 2000 full-length debut, Hybrid Theory, seamlessly blends raw hip-hop with an alternative sound and obtained the number 2 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 and peaked within the top 10 of several countries. Named after the Hybrid Theory EP, the Agora Hills Band's underground sound is heavily used as an influence throughout the 14-track project. Inspired by bands such as Depeche Mode, Deftones, Stone Temple Pilots, U2, and even the rap group The Roots. Its lyrical content touches on themes that lead singer Chester Bennington experienced throughout his childhood: child neglect, drug and alcohol abuse, paranoia, and the divorce of his parents. Oh, hey, I'm not no nu metal enthusiast. The two nu metal bands that I listened to that came to mind first are Slipknot and Limp Bizkit. Two very interesting choices. Well, one is Slipknot. Limp Bizkit is also a very interesting choice. But anyway, Hybrid Theory, Linkin Park, 2000. Just 2000. Thanks, Spotify. 15 songs, 49 minutes. Track number 1, Papercut. Okay. Something in here's not right today. How the pressure was fed, but I know just everything. So I know that when it's what is everything? Can't stop what I'm living within. It's like the trap beneath my skin. Hello, Chester. What is the what's the other singer's name? Oh well, the new vocalist is Emily Armstrong, so it was Emily. Mike Shinoda. Yeah, that guy can flow, huh? That man can spit.
Sink or swim, the face inside is watching you too. Paranoid, looking over my past, right beneath the skin, it's like I'm down, it's right beneath my skin.
Peel off your skin. Peel it off. Like beneath the skin. Okay, what a way to start. Here's a track about Chester's paranoia and his mental health. Mainly his paranoia. When he says the sun goes down, I feel like betray me. It's like he doesn't want the sun to go down because, you know, sun brightness. Then you get into the darkness and like the moon's out. It's like it brings more saddening feelings, I guess. It's like, I don't want this. I don't want the light. I don't want this beacon of happiness to leave me, betray me, leave me for the darkness, the unknown night kind of thing. Which could also play into his paranoia. Papercut is the first song off Linkin Park's first album. It is one of their most well-known songs. However, it wasn't officially released as a single in the US. The song found some success, reaching number 32 on the US modern rock charts and 14 in the UK singles charts. Mike Shinoda discusses why the song opened hybrid theory, why he hates the music video, and more. When seeing other people, persons with mental problems often feel like their problems are nothing in comparison to the others. They doubt whether they are even allowed to show their suffering, as their problems appear so small. Face is right beneath your skin. This almost incantation makes it seem like a repetitive voice speaking to you. You can also see that the line is now being told to you rather than you saying it like it had been previously before. This third-person view feels almost like the thoughts of someone moments before they're about to SH? Self-harm? If this song were about psychosis or schizophrenia, this line would heavily insinuate that the sufferer is being convinced by their thoughts that they have a being underneath their skin. Although this being is them, they feel disconnected from these thoughts, most likely to find something to blame these thoughts on, as they feel as though they wouldn't think these things. Following the logic of what a person in the middle of psychosis would do, the only answer would be to SH. Of course, the second part is an extreme stretch. To be honest, I just found it would be interesting to share this theory. Well, I mean, it could talk. It feels like also like how you don't feel like you're yourself when you're in some sort of psychosis or schizophrenia, because multiple personality disorder is like you feel like you're one person and you're completely different the next. And it's like there's another person inside of you, like beneath the real skin of yours, that kind of thing. They see the light, a way out of the madness, but their chance to escape disappears, which drives them more crazy. Yeah, alright. What a way to start it. What a way to start it. Track number 2, One Step Closer. Hey, hey, hey.
Everything I said before, I found bliss in ignoring unless you say you're fine.
Yeah, Chester does have that. Hold up. True. Man. A lot of people do. Break. Break. Oh, no, not break. Break. Shut the fuck up! And I'm about to break! And I'm about to break! 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 Banger. Banger. Oh, he's letting you know. I am about to lose my shit. I don't know if he's trying to give off the message that he's unwell, but he's telling you, I'm close. I'm this close. Literally, one step closer. But man, this song feels so 2000s. Like, this type of music just takes me back to the old WWE SmackDown vs. Raw games, because those soundtracks had a lot of these types of songs. The whole, I don't know if it was nu metal, but those metal tracks, those rock tracks, Bringy Benjamin, what 3 Days Grace, all those kinds of bands. This just, I don't know. This song definitely helps encapsulate that 2000s sound. Especially too when Chester is singing, because he has those inflections that a lot of 2000s rock bands seem to have. Of course, like I said, I'm not too nuanced on the nu metal scene. I know Limp Bizkit. Thank you, WWE, but yeah, you can definitely hear that time frame of a sound, if that makes any sense. One Step Closer was the first single release off Hybrid Theory, as well as Linkin Park's very first single overall. It has become one of Linkin Park's biggest hits, being played at almost every live show, and even being the closing song for some live shows. The chorus and first verse's lyrics were penned by former vocalist Chester Bennington's exasperation of handling lyrics to Hybrid Theory producer Don Gilmore, only for Gilmore to hand lyrics back to him and tell him to rewrite them. Oh, well, okay. Well, that has a different meaning. When we were recording it, producer Don Gilmore was really drilling me and Mike about lyrics, and it had gotten to the point where he had rewritten some songs 30 times. Jesus. I remember walking to the control room, handing Don the lyrics, and he grabbed them, passed them in front of his face without even looking, handed them back to me, and told me to do it again. I lost my fucking mind thinking, this guy's a fucking maniac. But that kind of inspired the lyrics. I cannot take this anymore. I'm saying everything I've said before. All these words make no sense, and the chorus. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge. It all came from that frustration, so I guess in the end, he inspired me the way he wanted to. Okay, well, that just goes to show you how some of these songs can take double meanings. Because I thought this had a lot of meanings of unwellness and how easy someone is to snap and like a bad temper kind of thing. But no, he was talking about how he's pissed at his producer. Nice. Well, then again, I bet making an album gets really heated. Countless stories of band members getting into arguments, confrontations about the process of making music. All I'm saying is we're 2 for 2 so far. Track number 3, With You, Break. Hello? Hello? Let's rock!
To the cold of the static of hypocrisy, and I'm left in the way. Bring you back. It's true.
Whoa. Alright. He is reaching up there. Uh-oh. Oh fuck. The power in Chester's voice, man. The sound of your voice. God, this instrumental is... Hell yeah. Little droplets of whatever that is in the background. Is that a synth? Yeah, this feels like a breakup type of song. I still think of her, even if she doesn't. Genius says it's one of the beginning rap rock mixes that helped them push the mix of rap and rock in the streaming of music. Yeah, Linkin Park is a very inspirational band. You, Now I See, Even When I Close My Eyes. This is Mike Shinoda saying that the subject of this song is always on his mind, whether he's sleeping, awake, or just trying to get his mind off of him or her. But man, dude, Chester's reach on that part. It's true. Holy, that brother could sing. That brother could sing, scream. Unfortunate. Alright, track number 4, Points of Authority.
Where somebody else takes you out of the frame. Can't run the race, the pace is too fast.
Hey, 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 hey.
You love the way while taking pleasure in the heart is broken. You live what you learn.
You live what you learn.
Myself again, just to get my life, my pride. You live what you've learned. You live what you've learned.
You live what you... Dun, dun, Reverse guitar parts? You love the way I look at you while taking pleasure in the awful things you put me through. You take away if I give in. My life, my pride is broken. Toxic relationships, man. Alright, next track. Oh, hey, the big one. One of the big ones, actually. Did I say the track? Track 5, Crawling. Crawling in my skin, wounds they will not heal. Is how I fall. Confusing what is real. Oh my god. It's probably the first song I ever heard from Linkin Park in like middle school. Of course I wasn't in middle school when this first came out, but like, you know, years later. My walls are closing in. Much pressure to take. But this weight is so insecure. Crawling in my skin. These wounds they will not heal. Confusing what is real.
Discomfort against my will, I stand beside my own
Myself again. My walls are closing in. Too much pressure to take. How insecure. Oh god, I can't. You got it, Chester. You got it, Chester. These wounds, they will not heal. Here is how I fall. Crawling in my skin. Confusing warrior. Holy man, I have not heard this song in a minute. Holy. It won a Grammy in 2002 for Best Hard Rock Performance. See, look, they won a Grammy in 2002. I was born in 2002, so yeah, I mean, then again, I feel like this would have been perfect for me back in like my growing up days, but I just never got around to. I don't know. The way I've listened to this song is through like the memeability of it, because like I don't remember because it's been so long. But I swear, I feel like I feel like a lot of people are using this song as like a meme to like, you know, show how, oh god, this shit, everything sucks. I want to die and kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was funny when I was listening to it at first, you know, making my jokes and whatnot, but it feels weird. It feels weird looking back at it now, considering like I'm pretty sure Chester's talking a ton of stuff about like mental health problems here, and then a lot of people take it and use it in a memeable way about mental health and like that kind of emo, and like, you know, you can really never predict how your song is going to be, how anything you put out to the public will be taken by the public. So it's not like I'm not like condemning those who made memes using crawling, because who knows, I probably saw a ton of that shit in like middle school and like even like in those 2016 days. But yeah, funny, because now, before I wasn't taking this song as seriously, but now I'm actually listening to the song and it's like, man, I mean, people were already saying that the song is a classic, and yeah, it's a really great song. Chester claims it's hard to perform this song live due to his own personal experience similar to the problems in the song. The music video for this song was directed by the Brother Strauss and depicts a young woman portrayed by Caitlin Rosasson and her struggles with an abusive boyfriend. The surrounding crystals represent her alienation from the world. At the end of the video, the crystals are no longer seen, representing the woman's escape from the relationship. But yeah, it's become a huge anthem for Linkin Park fans, and for good reason. There is a sync type of sound that is a metaphor for how Chester feels about the problem he is facing. According to lines later on in the song, this problem is most likely an addiction. Chester feels as though that his addiction is literally under his skin. He would be on 11 hits of acid a day, smoke a bunch of crack, do a bit of meth, smoke opium to come down. Jesus Christ. Chester felt like he would never get over his addiction. Crawling in my skin seems to be referring to a typical form of psychosis from cocaine, which causes the sufferer to feel like insects are crawling in their skin. What should be noted is that in the original booklet for Hybrid Theory, the lyrics were misprinted as consuming all I feel instead of these wounds they will not heal. This was fixed in future publications, but sometimes the errors still persist. During Chester's drug addiction, he felt as though his life would fall apart unless he was high. This was probably around the times in his life where he would attempt to stop using drugs, but something would always make him feel as though his life will go down the drain unless he gets high. Equivalents to his life, and Chester felt as though his life was literally going down the drain. This feeling is from the withdrawal symptoms he must have been dealing with. I mean, shit. I mean, considering what he's... Holy shit. Considering what he would be consuming, man. Oh my god. Those shits will get attached to you. I'm pretty sure his death was a suicide. And it's like, man, it's just insane. It's just insane. I can't really say too much about Chester's life because I'm not too deep into the Linkin Park lore, but it's just really sad. I kind of wonder if Mike had any personal problems. I wouldn't be surprised if he has, but a lot of this seems to be placed on what Chester has been going through. It seems like Chester has been through a ton of shit. Well, that aside, this is still a classic song, an anthem for the 2000s, and yeah, nothing else to say for now. Next track 6, Runaway. Kanye reference.
A constant wave of tension under high association. You point the finger, run away, never say goodnight.
The song sounds familiar.
I wanna know the mind. Now I find myself in question.
Run away, never say goodbye. Wondering why. Yeah, stop fucking lying, bitch.
Never say goodbye. Gonna run away, gonna run away, gonna run away.
Mind! Oh, man. Say goodbye. Why? Holy. Oh, well, what's this? The song didn't receive good criticism because some people consider it to be a song written for teenagers, and as many can notice, it has a similar structure to Crawling, with very short raps from Mike. Written for teenagers? I don't know about that. I mean, the lyrics are pretty straightforward and repetitive, but I guess a lot of teenagers would be related to this. I don't know. I don't get what they're trying to get with that. I think this song might be about his parents' divorce, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad song. And plus, having a ton of problems that are sometimes out of your control, who wouldn't want to escape from that? Alright, track 7. By myself. Holy shit.
To ignore them behind me. Do I follow and get fooled by phoniness? Or do I trust nobody so thin? I make the right moves, but I'm lost with it. End up getting hurt again by myself. I ask why.
Holy shit.
Finally seems senseless. If I hide my pride, I can't rely on myself. How do you expect? I can't tell you.
Holy fuck, Chester.
No matter what, I'm stuck on the outside. Don't you hold on to what I want when it's just so big. That's a failure. See when it's just so big. It's sinking.
Oh, well, the next song is Indian, but man, can't hold on to anything with thoughts of failure sinking in. It's just a lot of heavy topics. We know what happened to Chester, and it's I know it's been a while. Of course, time will heal all wounds, but we're kind of, I don't know. It's just a weird spot to be in now, considering I think with the new vocalist, a lot of the feelings of Chester's death is starting to, I guess, reoccur. There's so many songs that it's showing Chester's hurt. Chester's hurt. He has problems. There's a lot of anger, and it's wow. You kind of just have to observe it. I don't know. It's just something you just kind of have to observe because you kind of just know what's happened to Chester already. It's I don't know. I will say though, the music here is very good. It is good. It is good music. There is some fucking heavy ass riffs, crazy ass singing from Chester, nice rhymes from Mike. This is a lot of good stuff here. But when you start looking at what Chester and company are writing about, it's man, I think we're at the halfway point. But next up, another huge Linkin Park hit In the end. Why can't... What? Can't play the current song. Hello? Why can't I play the current... Okay, there we go. I was like, the fuck you mean can't play the current song? I'm pretty sure this song is still available for streaming services. The fuck? Alright.
It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. I know
Time is as the pendulum swings. Watch it kick away.
it's so unreal. Watch you go. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard.
Remembering all the times
Glitching.
you thought wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not
The
kept everything
end.
inside memory of a
Go,
time
Chester.
I tried so hard and got
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
it all. But in the end, trust.
In you,
all this. There's only one. My
trust in you.
I tried so far to lose it.
Holy moly. Holy. Another classic Linkin Park 2000 song, mainly based on one person's failure. Its most possible meaning is that it's about time wasted on trying to build a relationship with a person who doesn't want to be with you. Mike Shinoda said this about the song. I remember putting this together in our rehearsal studio on Hollywood and Vine, working overnight in a room with no windows. I had no idea what time of day it was. I just slept when I was tired and worked on the song until it took shape. The first guy to hear it was Rob, who told me, I'm paraphrasing, that this was exactly the kind of song he wanted us to write. During a Q&A, Chester Bennington admitted that he wasn't enthusiastic about the song. I don't really participate in picking singles. I learned that after making Hybrid Theory. I was never a fan of In the End, and I didn't even want it to be on the record, honestly. How wrong could I possibly been? Taylor's all this time. The guy doesn't want this song to be an official song, and it becomes one of their biggest. Where have we heard that before? Talking about relationships, or even addictions, or whatever personal problems the bandmates might have gone through during this time. You can basically just chalk it up to like, you know, no matter how hard I try, it won't matter because, you know, I failed either way. The chorus evokes existential nihilism, which posits that personal accomplishments and even life itself are without inherent meaning. Chester's specific loss is about wasting time trying to build a relationship with a woman who didn't want him. But his phrasing extends the idea of apathy to any applicable pursuit, exactly. Morality is a prison and life is inherently meaningless, thank you, Conan. Charles Andrew Williams used these first two lines in a message that he left before shooting and killing two classmates what? At a high school in Santee, California in March 2001. Yikes. Yeah, it just goes to show you there's a lot of troubled people out there. But yes, a classic song. What's new? Track 9, A Place for My Head. Okay, you got this guitar. These record scratches.
I watch how the moon sits in the sky in the dark back for me.
Okay, hold up. This riff.
Just back for me. I'm sick of the tension, sick of the hunger.
I wanna be in another place. I hate when you send me a place for my head.
Step on people like you do and run away. All the people I thought I used to be generous, but you should have known it is all alone. I'm so sick of the tension, sick of you acting like I owe you this.
Oh, is he finally getting rid of this piece of shit?
I hate when you say you don't understand.
Hey. Hey.
Go away, you
Right here, an orchestra?
best of me. Go away, you! Try to take the best of me. Go away, you!
Go away! The other place. I hate when you say you don't understand. Find a place to rest. Get away from that fucking manipulator.
From the top to the bottom.
Okay, next track forgotten. Hey. I'm so sorry if this might offend any Linkin Park fans, but this gives a lot of break stuff energy from like Limp Bizkit. I don't know if that might offend anyone, but it just sounds very similar. Then again, they're both nu metal bands. Who would have guessed that they might have some similarities here and there? I mean, Break Stuff did have some sick riffs. I mean, I don't remember listening to it, but I've heard some snippets of it. It has a sick riff. Though, I'm gonna let it cook though. Shout out to... Never mind.
And the eyes these open and it's dark again. I forgot in the middle of my thoughts. Taking far from the darkness is Captured in perpetual sound. The wheels go round till the wind is gone. And the memory now is like the picture was. Why should I care?
Hey, this song goes hard still.
It's holding me tightly
Until the sun rises up. Sees right through you. Sees right through you. Eyes burning up until the sun rises up. All right, another banger, man. What's next? Cure for the Itch. Holy, there's not a lot of lyrics here.
We have a very special guest for you tonight.
Hi, Mr. Han. It's like an instrumental break. Syncopation?
Alright now.
Hello, piano player. Holy, chill out on those DJ discs, man. Wow, that was kind of beautiful. Let's see how it transitions into the next song, I guess. I guess it's the way to like transition into like the last few tracks. Next track, Pushing Me Away. Oh, Han's the band's DJ. Shout out to DJ Han. Huh, he took the lead on that one. Shout out to DJ Han. Alright. Wait, this is the last song? So these last two are bonus tracks? Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh no. True. Wow, and I guess that's the end of the original album. It feels like Chester and them are getting sucked into another cycle. Never walked away, played myself this way, testing me. Feels like it could be like a relationship again. It's like even the person knows that this is kind of like a cycle and they're trying to push back on it too, so they don't fall into the same trap. Deals with strong themes of unbreakable relationships and coming back to that one person even when it's the wrong path to choose. Everything falls apart, even the people who never frown eventually break down. That is, that couldn't be more truthful. Mike states that after a certain point people will have had enough, supporting the ideas presented in Chester's verses, which all point towards an idea that he just can't keep his mask on anymore. I hope you take your mask off. Chester's lines present the idea that he's missing out on a key piece of information about himself by trying to keep himself together with this person. Mike's lines continue the ideas of his previous lines. This is the sacrifice of living in a lie, Chester mentions. He says that the problem with his lying is that he can't question why he didn't leave, and states that he was pushed away as opposed to leaving voluntarily. Wow. That was a way to end the album. Let's get through these bonus tracks first before I complete my thoughts. My December. Okay.
It's my December. It's all so clear. This is my December.
Yeah, I mean, when this video comes out, it's pretty much close to December. Hopefully, when I get this out. Damn. Wow. That was probably the most softest I've ever heard Linkin Park. A like soft piano ballad about how December is his time of the year, but he's just so alone. And I've mentioned this a ton of times when it comes to December and winter times. It's like it's usually a time for getting together, family, friends, and there are just some people who are completely alone during these times. And yeah, I can definitely see a lot of people relating to this song, losing it to this song just because how so relatable it could be. It's just really sad. It's just really sad. I don't know what else to say. It's just really sad. One of Linkin Park's earliest experiments with softer rock, My December was conceived after the release of their debut, Hybrid Theory. First released as the B-side for One Step Closer alongside another little-known LP track, High Voltage. Afterwards, both High Voltage and My December were released as bonus tracks for the Japanese and European editions of Hybrid Theory, and their debut DVD, Frat Party at the Pankake Festival. Lyrically, the song carries a very dark tone and was primarily composed by Mike Shinoda, recorded between live tours of Hybrid Theory. The point of view character in the song seems to express a deep yearning to return to a normal, low-key life in exchange for giving up their current life of being constantly in the public eye. Oh. Yeah, I can definitely see the band having problems with their newfound fame with the band. Like a lot of artists probably do, but that doesn't make it any less of a problem. Who knows what the public eye might have been doing to Chester during the rest of his life. Anyway, let's finish this bonus track and then I can complete my thoughts. Do I need to listen to this? I'll listen to it after. Next track, High Voltage.
Ever since I was living in space, before the biology performed lobotomies with telekinetic. Many men have tried to shake us, but I twist my eye on. Leave you without a shoulder to cry on. From this, I stomp shit with or without an accomplice. I've been taking you down. I put a kick in the backbones of clothing type A on highways. Okay, shout out to Blood Type.
Surround sound. Is this supposed to be censored?
People want to try to create something so they can water it down.
Oh. Oh, he's marching? Piano? Okay, before... I mean, I don't even know if I need to listen to this, but... Oh my god. That was Hybrid Theory, and... Man. Oh, what an album. What an album. I don't even know what to say. It's just, it's funny too, because like I literally there's a I hate to mention Weezer every time after every fucking video, but in the Gratitude album reaction, how we listened to Can't Stop Partying and how a rock band Weezer has a rapper Lil Wayne on it. I mentioned that rap and rock can work, although a lot of people seem to have grown out of the whole nu metal genre and think it's not that good. There definitely are some bright spots out of nu metal, like Slipknot and right here, Hybrid Theory, which is a huge highlight for the nu metal scene. The rapping here is good, it's great, and the riffs here too are freaking insane sometimes. It's all tied up with everyone else in the band, and including Chester Bennington, who really shines throughout here. His vocals, his screams, his singing, I don't know. It's just so weird because like I wasn't one to be super close with Linkin Park and all that kind of stuff, but you know, growing up in the 2000s, you kind of hear this kind of music with like games like in my WWE games. It's like it's not like the band itself I was super close with, but it feels like the sound. It's something I can feel like a prior time. Then when you look into Linkin Park itself, it's just, man, it's just kind of sad knowing what happened to Chester Bennington, and you can kind of see like his problems on full display here through this album, and of course probably some other albums too, like in Meteora, but man, here for sure. And like, I don't know, I don't think I was super sad when I heard that, you know, Chester passed away, because I wasn't into Linkin Park like that when I first heard the news, but like, you know, it's still sad. Someone who has definitely showcased their problems on public here, and it's like seeing them go that kind of route, and it's like looking at it, it's just like, man, it's just really sad, because I mean, Chester's gone. It's just no ifs, ands, and buts. He's gone, which is why I can kind of see why a lot of Linkin Park fans would be kind of skeptical of getting a new singer and continuing the band, because I guess they just, how many people have related to what Chester has been saying? I mean, who knows how many lives has affected Chester with this album alone, and many other songs. It's like, it's hard to replicate that feeling that Chester left and with his legacy. And it's, you know, of course, I'm pretty sure Emily is in the band knowing that she's not there to be just another Chester Bennington, which is probably the best route if you were to continue the band. But like, it's gonna be hard to win those fans over when they've been so used to, you know, Chester's legendary status and whatnot. Controversy aside, Emily is a good vocalist. She can sing well, she can scream her ass off for sure. But man, it's I don't know, it's just gonna be hard for like hardcore fans to really, I don't know if move on's the right word, because Chester has been gone for a while, but like kind of accept Emily as a new vocalist in a way. A lot of emotional tracks here and a lot of vulnerability in a way, and it's all showcased through like the angst, anger, and tension of a metal band, new metal band in Linkin Park. Bangers upon bangers, classics, Crawling, In the End, of course, 2 billion streams, Jesus Christ. Great album. Alright, let's listen to this last track. Well, it's just a live track of Papercut, but you know, why not?
I don't know what stressed me first, or how the pressure, it's like a face that I hold in. Face it awakes when I close my pen. Paranoid, looking over my back. It's like
Yeah, okay. Well, it sounds really close to the studio version. I'll give it that. Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna listen to it again. It's still a good song, but I'm not gonna... you don't need me to listen to it again. It's probably a good live rendition. But yeah, man, great album. If you haven't listened to it, I think you should. I honestly think you could probably listen to their newest album too. I think it's not that bad, but let me know. Linkin Park fans and anyone else, let me know what you think of this album, because maybe you guys have a lot more to say about Linkin Park than I do. Because although I did like this album, and I've known Linkin Park like a long time, I've never indulged until like recently. So yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching a Linkin Park album reaction in the books. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Watch my other friendly request videos if you want to. Watch my non-friendly request videos if you want to. I don't know which album is next, but shout out to the people who asked me to react to Linkin Park. And shout out to the viewers who voted on the poll. Because it was either this or Meteora. And you guys picked Hybrid Theory, and that's what you got. And that's what you'll be getting. Thank you to everyone who suggests an album. Of course, the friendly request is you give me an album, and I hopefully eventually will get back to you. But we shall see. In a perfect world, I will get to every single album. But still, no matter what, thank you for your requests. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your view. Always appreciated. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video on Meteora, because like I said, I try to want to keep this one artist a piece. But who knows? Who knows? More than likely, I will be listening to Meteora off video. I don't want to stick to one artist that crazily for videos, but, you know, I'm sure it's probably going to be a great listen to. Listen to this if you haven't. Listen to it again if you have. And, yeah, shout out to Linkin Park. Shout out to Chester Bennington. Rip Chester. Whew, man. Okay, here. To lighten things up a bit, I just remembered this one video that Jax Films just put out like a month ago.
one thing. Okay, yes.
Shout out to Twinks.
Why is this getting hate? This
I don't know why it's getting hate, man. I don't know why it's getting hate, Jack. But you can watch the video for yourself, you know. I'm not gonna steal from Jax Films of all people. Yeah, I don't need him on my ass. But yes, credit the creators. That's a whole nother tangent. Anyway, yeah, it's a funny video. Just look at it. It's funny. Funny man. Funny Jack guy. Alright, bye.